I cannot live alone. for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am.
See, our identity is found in who Jesus is. It's found in Christ. That we are chosen and not forgotten because of what he has done for us and for who he says that we are. See, when we gather together collectively here, we worship. And how we worship is declaring the goodness of God over every single situation in our life. So would you do something with me from the front to the back, the left to the right? Would you lift your hands towards heaven as a sign of surrender, saying, "Sign, God, I need you," as we sing this together. I am chosen, not forsaken. Come on. I am who you say I am. You are for. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I'm chosen.
I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am.
He is for you, not against.
You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am.
You are for me.
You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. Oh, I am who you say I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am who you say I am. Oh, this song sets free. Oh, he's free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I
I'll be committed to you. I'll never nothing in this world can make me walk away. No matter what life may bring, I'll be yours. No matter what you face, you won't be lonely. Because forever is a long time. That's how long I'll love you. That's how long I'll love you. Forever. Forever is a long time. That's how long I'll love you. That's how long I'll love you. Forever. No matter what life may bring, I'll be by your side. No matter what you face, you won't be lonely. This is my promise to you. My love is everlasting. You can count on me to be there always, forever. That's how long. That's how long I've been. Forever. God says forever. That's how long my love goes. That's how.
Hello, everyone. Clap, 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 clap.
interrupt your conversations, but I actually do. And we will be starting with a short time of praise and worship. So I know you've just eaten, you're probably still digesting, but what better way to digest than to stand and praise the Lord? So if you guys, please let's all arise and we'll sing together. Please turn the lights back on. As we gather, may your spirit work within us. Can we get the lights back on, please? Thank you. As we gather, may your spirit work within us. As we gather, may we glorify your name, knowing well that as our hearts begin to worship, we'll be blessed because we came. We'll be blessed because we came. As we gather, may your spirit work within us. As we gather, may we glorify your name, knowing well that as our hearts begin to worship, we'll be blessed because we came. We'll be blessed because we came. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. As we gather, may your spirit work within us. As we gather, may we glorify your name, knowing well that as our hearts begin to worship, we'll be blessed because we came. We'll be blessed because we came. Sing the next song. You're a good, good Father. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. Oh, I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard the time to Eliza, please.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Emily. All right, you may all take a seat. We are going to get started with our first game. Yeah, the first game, actually, yes, we'll do it this way. So can I please get all of the EFs, so all of the adults, can you please sort of sit on one side of this row of tables here? On one side, like, actually, yes, actually, how should we do this? Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm changing it up. Okay, so, no, keep the tables as they are. They're perfect, just like you. The game that we're going to do is called speed dating. Ooh. Who here has done speed dating before? Okay, this is new to a lot of us. Okay, so what is going to happen? What is going to happen is that we are going to get, I think we might get the EF to sit on like one side of this table, of the table. So sort of like all the EFs will sit here. Okay, and then what's going to happen is that the youth, they're going to come around and they're going to take turns sitting like here, right? So they'll have like 2 minutes to chat with each of you, and then the buzzer will go off, and the buzzer is just me going, next! And then what is going to happen is that we're going to take turns. The youth are going to ask the EF some questions, and the questions are here in this very cute little cup. So we've got some questions, and what's going to happen is I'm going to give each of the youth like one of these slips of paper, and then they're going to go around and they're going to ask the EF questions. Cool. Yeah, can we please get some music on in the background? So all the EF, you guys on one side. Now all the youths, can I sort of get you to, so like half of you will like get to sit first, and the other half of you will just get to chill. Oh no, actually, maybe we'll do a rotating. Oh. No, half of you sit out and half of you will get to talk with the EF, and the other half you guys can just chill, and then we'll swap over. Cool. Okay, so we need some youths to come sit on that. Sit there. Come sit here. Youths, come sit here. So there should be like one youth to one EF. Okay, the rest of you guys can chill. Yeah, I'll give you something else to do. You guys can speed date each other, but hold on. Someone will be here. Can we get one person here? Oh, sorry. The youth will ask you guys the questions. Okay. Oh, we have an extra youth. Suki, do you want to go together? Okay. Okay, I'll decide what to do, guys, later. Okay, not yet. Okay. Not yet. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Okay. Does everyone understand what we're doing? Do you have any questions? You can ask the question. Yeah, ask all the questions. Yeah, if you have time. So you have 2 minutes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You guys can speed date each other because I printed out so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's close enough. Get Elijah, Cameron, get Elijah to come. And then Cameron, you're with Eden. And then Wesley's with Jared. You're answering Wesley's questions. Then you can just skip chats. You guys did it fast. Do you want more questions? Okay, time's up. What we're gonna do is, Matthew, can you stand up and go to the end and everyone move along one? Yeah, shuffle. Okay, next. Move along. Yep. Yeah, no, you guys stay as you are. So Cameron, you go here, Jaren, you go here. The EF is rotating. Do you have more? Huh? Yeah, you've started already. Yeah. Hey. Uncle Hui-kun, you should grab a seat somewhere in here. Sorry, can you get you? Okay, EF, can you guys move over one? Samuel? Go. Okay, you guys move over one as well. As soon as you move seats, you can start talking. Next. You have to go to the end of the line. Next. No, next. Okay, next. What? Yeah. Yeah. Next. Yeah. There's 1 minute now. Next. Next. Okay. Now for you guys can switch over the questioners if you want. Do you guys want to participate? No? Andrew? Next. I'll get you to the end. Next. Okay. Do you guys want new questions? This side can ask now. Okay, you guys ask now. Okay, you guys ask now. So, yeah, Cameron, you ask now. Okay, next. Betty. Next. Next. Okay, next. Uncle Hui King can go to the end. Okay, next. Dory, you guys will get to talk to adults soon as well. Do you want new questions?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, give me all your old questions.
This is a very good topic. We don't have jobs.
Thank you. Yeah, you can pick one. Do you want to pick one? Next. Yeah. It's 1 minute. Yeah. Go to where Uncle Hui Kong is. Okay. Next. No. Please. No. Okay. Okay. Reverend James. Oh, Reverend James. Next. Whoa. In the 1 minute that I set for the timer, like it took 1 minute to get her to move. next. Alice, get you to move. Yeah. Yeah. So move one of. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to swap these guys out. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah, they've done like 3. Okay. Okay, now what we're going to do, actually Alice E, you can sit back down here. Okay, the 8 youth here, you guys can go like tag team with any one of these youth. So you tap someone on the shoulder and swap out with them. Oh, actually no, I changed my mind. Okay, so first, from Nick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys go sit at that table and you guys come sit here. Huh? Yes, okay, wait. Yeah, bring your questions with you. Take your questions with you. Take your questions with you. Take your questions with you. You guys can do your own. You guys can talk to each other now. And what you can do is you guys can chuck your questions in the middle and pick new ones. Joshua, take a seat next to Trinity, and then bring your questions with you. Okay. So Nick, take a seat. You guys can like pull your questions and swap them out for new stuff as well. So you and Suki can go there if you want. But then, so that means I could be like, no, it's okay. You can, and then, you want new questions? Okay. Put your hand up if you want new questions. Okay, also, what we're gonna do is the youth, can you please give the person like opposite you, can you swap? Like, so now the EF are asking the questions to the youth. Yeah. Where's Suki? I don't know. I think she went bathroom. Oh, okay. You can join these guys if you want. And then you and Suki can sit opposite each other, maybe? Yeah. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next, Cameron, can you go to the end? Okay, move along. Is 1 minute too short? Should I do 2 minutes? Okay. Next, Evan, can you go to the end? Evan, bring your questions of you. Oh wait, no, sorry. You guys can shuffle now if you want. If you guys are just chatting, you can just chat. There's like, you can go for all these. Okay, next. Jaren, can you go to the end? Okay, next.
Don't let the enemy stop you. Hallelujah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep walking.
If you're outside, keep going. Move, move, move. If you're outside, move. Time to move. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, next. Okay, next. Oh, back. Okay, yeah. Okay, Wesley, come back. Wesley, come back. Wesley, come back. Okay. Shh. That didn't work. Okay. I feel so powerful. Okay, so now we're going to get into the next activity. But before that, can I please get everyone to push the tables to the side? We don't have to like wipe and put them away just yet, but like please just put them to the side and start stacking up the chairs now. Yeah, and if you can stack up the chairs, that would be really nice. Okay, and once you're done, just find a space somewhere in the middle of the floor. Okay, find a space. Come forward. Fill up the space. Come forward. Oh, circle? No, it has to face the screen. Come forward. Thank you, Olivia. Come forward. Adults, lead by example. Come to the front. Adults, come to the front. Well, you move slightly. Okay. Okay, can anyone guess what we're going to do next? Dance battle? You're not completely wrong. We are going to do, Lydia, hit the video. We are going to do, no. We're going to do Woo! We're not going to do 15 minutes, don't worry. We're only going to do part of it. As we wait for the intro, can you please go around and give 5 people high fives? Please give 5 people high fives. Okay, and next what I want you to do is can you please put your arms out like this? And find enough space. Put your arms out like this and find space. Make sure you find some space. Put your arms out. Okay, now we're going to do some stretching. Touch your toes. Oh no. Okay. And now lean to the side. Side stretch.
other side.
每日
All right.
一操，每日一操。老和少，老和少，天天笑，天天笑。容颜俏，容颜俏。身体健康不用药，身体健康不用药。神的祝福就来到，神的祝福就来到，哈哈哈，嘿嘿嘿，嘿嘿嘿，吼吼吼，
我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。就是在那里，你的手引导我，引导我。你的右手，你的右手，也必扶持我，扶持我。感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，你牵我手走。感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，你牵我手走。我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。就是在那里，你的手引导我，引导我。你的右手，你的右手，也必扶持我，扶持我。感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，你牵我手走。感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，感谢主，你牵我手走。我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。我若展开清晨的翅膀，飞到海极去住。就是在那里，你的
神，我要找你，找寻安息。
我将你的话藏在我心里。
暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起。暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍耐的人止息纷争，忍耐的人止息纷争。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。这个时候不再生气，这个时候不再生气。哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！暴怒的人，哈哈哈！暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人。暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍。暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍耐的人止息纷争，忍耐的人止息纷争。
两倍速。
暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍耐的人止息纷争，忍耐的人止息纷争。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。这个时候不再生气，这个时候不再生气。哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！
三倍速。
暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍耐的人止息纷争，忍耐的人止息纷争。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。这个时候不再生气，这个时候不再生气。哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！
四倍速。
暴怒的人挑起争端，暴怒的人挑起争端，忍耐的人止息纷争，忍耐的人止息纷争。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。假如你生气，假如你生气，有我耶稣，有我耶稣。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。生气不可到日落，到日落，到日落。这个时候不再生气，这个时候不再生气。哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈哈！
十倍速。
10倍速，会不会太夸张啊？
太夸张了！来呀，
会不会太快？会不会太快啊？会不会太快呀？10倍速，你快点啊！慢点，慢点，我们不要当暴怒的人吧？对，对不对？不要生气，不要生气，不要生气，不要生气，不要生气啊！不要生气哦。
All right, now everyone, you can all take a seat on the ground. Just sit. It's fine. No, you have to sit down. It's awkward if you stand up. You guys can get chairs if you really desire. Like half the room is like this, and half the room is on the floor. You guys can go get chairs if you deeply desire chairs. Okay. Okay, Can some of the youth help with bringing chairs? Okay, I'm gonna nominate people. Jono and Clement, can you bring some chairs for people? Like just for the people that want them. Can we have Christian lo-fi again, please? I popped on like the lo-fi. YouTubers do that. Sorry. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get into a time of Thanksgiving. So it is open mic. Music. Okay, so some of you might have been here for like the Thanksgiving events we've had in the past. Who's been here for a Thanksgiving event before? You have. Yes, it's when we have like the dinner with the EF, and then at the end of the night, every year we always have like an open mic time where anyone can come up and sort of share the things that they're thankful for. So we thought it would be really great if we could have that space again tonight, just to be able to glorify God in that way and to be able to share with each other the ways that God has been working in our lives recently. So yeah, it's an open mic. Anyone can come up and share the ways that God has been working in their life recently. I'm going to bring the stand here because it's awkward to stand here sometimes without one. And I'm going to leave the mic on the stand. Another thing as well is if like you're stuck, you're like, God has been working in my life all the time. Like what you can be doing as well is you can come up and you can share a verse that's really spoken to you recently, or you can share a worship song that's been speaking to you recently, or if you had a really great conversation with someone tonight during the speed dating, you can. Ooh, Nick.
Right, just to get this over with, because I know it's hardest for the first person to go up. Right. Oh yeah, it's a bit strange. Right. I guess this semester from my university life, I've actually found more Christians, and I find that very, very encouraging. Because last year, when I first started university, all my friends and everything, they just felt so ungodly, you know? They really needed Jesus in their lives. And being around them, like, I wanted to give them a bit of the Jesus. But it does get tiring, you know? As Christians, that we need more Christians around us. That's why this year I'm very thankful. I got to meet a really great Christian guy, very into theology. He knows what he's talking about, very strong for the faith. And just the other day, I was talking with a pastor's daughter, and we got, oh, you're a Christian too, and then we really felt that kind of connection. So, who's up next? That's when the room gets quiet. Okay, anyone want to volunteer themselves first? Anyone? Before I start picking Samuel, no running away. Jono, you want to help?
Hi guys. Last time I was up here, I did a pretty cool speech, but I don't think I can do that again because I'm not great at speeches. But if we talk about what I'm thankful for, let's see. It was my first year of uni, and well, it's pretty hectic, but it's not as hectic as it could be. So that's great. I'm coping. Everything's doing fine. Yeah, I love how my thankful is like different to Nick's, where it's like I'm like surviving, and then Nick's like I'm doing great, you know? Yeah, but I did meet a bunch of good Christian friends as well. Student life is a good thing. Yeah, it's a great thing actually. Yeah, and if you're in uni, you should join. You should join because going on camp and meeting all those new people is it's a good experience, you know? You become good mates. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, let me tell you about my sharing. Okay, so the first time I was like walked up, hi, we're Christian, and he's like, yeah, I'm not Christian, and then he was like, I'm not a student here, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, I can still do the survey, and I said, so what do you study? And then he just looked at me really weird, and it was awkward for the rest of the sharing. So. Because he was like 28 or something. He was really old. So. Okay. Look, okay, to be fair, in my defense, I'm 18, so that's 10 years. I would have finished my degree. He does business management. He manages a business. So like, yeah, so pretty old. So. Yeah, my mom is 28, by the way. Yeah. Oh, he was talking about how his only experience with Jesus is that missionaries in Nepal, which was where he came from because he's Indian, they were bribing people to convert to Christianity. Yeah, so if you think about it that way, I don't want this to turn into an ad of like join student life and share the gospel, but like do join student life and share the gospel. It's like if people in New Zealand are like that, and they think that way, where their perception of Jesus and Christianity is like that, then I think the least we can do is at least change that perception, right? Yeah? Yeah. All right. I guess it's my turn to popcorn someone. Yeah, if I pick you and you say no, I'll be very, very, very heartbroken. Who do I pick? Don't look away, Clement. Don't look away. Clement, come up here. Come.
Hi guys, I'm Clement. Nice to meet you. Okay, so this year I think I'm thankful for, I guess, uni, and I'm finding it really fun actually. As a BCom student, it's actually decent. So, and I'm also really happy that I could go over see my granddad in Melbourne. So he was diagnosed with cancer again for the 3rd time, which is quite sad. But I think our family and stuff right now, I think because we do have some like aunts and uncles who aren't Christians, but I think this experience has really brought them maybe like to think about their life, and seeing like how we've like prayed with my granddad and stuff like that has really taught them how much God means to us and that He is real. I also want to, and also at work, before I left for Australia, one of my colleagues actually asked me, is alcohol bad if you're a Christian? And it came out of nowhere, which is quite interesting. So I started talking to him about like Christianity and how it says in the Bible, stuff like that. So I think, because I was actually praying for him for student life and stuff like that. And I think that experience really, it really made me think how much prayer works, and that if you have non-Christian friends and stuff like that, just pray for them, because you never know. You'll go to work one day and he'll ask you something, and then you can talk to him about Christianity. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that as well. Yeah. Who wants to come up? Who's next? Olivia?
Hello. I was thinking very hard about what I was going to talk about because I'm not sure. Since we're on the topic of sharing our interactions with people as Christians, I'll tell you something kind of funny that happened last week in one of my labs. I was working with my lab partner, who is, I think, a Kiwi guy, and we were just chatting. It was the question, oh, what did you do in the weekend? Because that's how you talk to someone about church. And I asked him, oh, what did you do? And he told me. And he asked me, I said, I go to church because I'm a Christian. And he was like, oh, that's cool. That's great. And that was kind of that. And then later, we were talking a bit about our interests. And I said, oh, I like art. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, like you can make like religious things. You can make like religious art. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. That's hilarious, you know? I like how you're thinking. But anyway, I just thought it was funny. But anyways, I told him I was a Christian because I wanted, if I'm going to be a witness, I want to be accountable for it. So if I say I'm a Christian, I have to act like I'm a Christian, right? So I was just trying to help him out, and he was saying that, hey, you were a pretty helpful lab partner. We only had 2 interactions because that's the only times I've been at uni for a lab. But hopefully, for him going forward, his interaction with a Christian was a good one. So like Jonah said, hopefully he's not like, oh, someone was bribing me to become a Christian. It's like, no, Christians are cool people, they're chill people. And yeah, that was just a funny story. That's all I had to share. Trinity.
I guess I'll start with what I'm grateful for. So this year especially, I'm really grateful that I've become quite close to my family, and it's like made my overall life quite happy, I think. So I recommend getting close to your family. How God has been working in my life, I guess every time I go to uni, I bump into people at student life, and it's really nice that like I associate uni like being a place where I can like see a lot of Christians, and like Nick said, it's like really encouraging, and yeah, like being around the Christian environment so much, and at like uni and at church has I think improved my faith quite a bit as well, because I'm constantly challenged in a way, but also comforted. But yeah, that's all for my little sharing. Thank you. And I want to pick Auntie Betty.
this year, what can I be grateful for? I think firstly, I'm very thankful that I survived COVID. Yeah, there were nights that I thought I have to go to hospital because I can't breathe that well. But it also gives me time to reflect and have a think about my life as well. I think during that time, it comes to me that I realize that there's families and friends that don't know Christ. And I was thinking, God, maybe not time yet. because I haven't really had that opportunity to bring families and friends to God. So and it made me realize that we can be very weak. And I think one of the verses say that we are like a mist, comes and goes. And sometimes it goes quite quickly. So I think we need to seize every opportunity to love those around us and share the love that we receive from God with them. Yeah, I think that was one of the things that came to me when I was very sick. And also, I'm very thankful for my family, for my husband and my son. I know they're very busy, and when I'm busy, I don't spend enough time with them, but I think God's grace is enough, and I'm very thankful for their support for me in my serving as well, which makes me able to serve. And I think Pastor James' sermon on Sunday about the fig tree, that you are a fig tree with leaves or fig tree without fruits or with fruits. Yeah, it speaks to me. It's a reflection for myself as well in my serving, whether I'm serving, am I really bearing fruits? Am I doing what God wants me to do? So, yeah, I thank God that I have time to reflect and time to think about things. And sometimes being sick is good. You have to pause and stop. So I thank God for that as well, being sick, I think. Yeah, so that's me. All right. Do I pick somebody? Who should I pick? I should pick you, Fa. Yeah. I can pick. Who should I pick? I'll pick Matthew. Is he you? Yeah.
I don't know if I'm youth anymore. I don't know what I am. Maybe to get back on topic, things to be thankful for is probably being back in church. If you think about it, the last time we had food in church was probably a year ago. So food is an essential part of fellowship. So to be able to bring that back is starting to feel more like church again. So I think just be thankful that we can gather here, and we do have the option to converse, and half of you don't wear masks anymore, so there's not much point in wearing the mask anyway. We have food together. So just be thankful that God works in His time, and we do have this opportunity to fellowship again in person. Cool. I will pick Evan.
I don't really know what to say. Any ideas that I can say? What should I talk about? Thankful. Can't really recall anything in particular, but I guess I need to work on evangelizing probably to like maybe my friends at school, because I think they know I'm a Christian, but I haven't really talked to them much about it. So hopefully, I can get an opportunity to talk to them about it. And yeah.
thing I'm grateful for is maybe how God has taught me to maybe like take things slower and stuff. Like I've been having lots of like assignments and stuff and having to cram that in like a little time, but like to rather like take time to really read the Bible or to really spend time with God. Like instead of like putting at the end, like do it in the mornings and stuff. And that really has helped me just throughout school and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm really grateful for. Yeah. Cameron,
I'm really thankful for my family. Like, I've got a wonderful family. They teach me many things. Like, although, like, the problems that my friends have, I feel like they're like solved from what my parents have taught me. I'm really thankful for that I'm in a good Christian environment. I've got good Christian friends, and I pray that God will lead me into a service of missionary and evangelism, that I may perhaps go out into the world and share my testimony, share the gospel of God with everyone else.
I'm gonna keep this short. One thing I'm thankful for is my family, because they're cool. And for my friends at church and at school, because they make me feel wanted. And thankful that I'm here and I'm not dead, which is great. Yeah.
Okay, so I've had exams recently and they're over this week, and something I just remember is that I had to put my bag away somewhere, and I put it like in an outside, more open space in front of like the house commons, and I remember that I was pretty worried that my phone might get like stolen or something. And I remember like praying about it just before the exam began. Might have been to like take my mind away, I don't know. But I remember afterwards that it was still there, and I was very thankful for it. Yeah, that's something. That was like something little, I guess. Wait, who hasn't gone yet?
Oh my gosh, my foot's asleep. Okay. I have really good news. So I have a couple weekends ago, I went to Whangarei with a bunch of friends from Student Life, and one of the girls there, she was like a friend of a friend, and she wasn't a Christian. And then this morning I found out that she's a Christian. Like, she gave her life to Christ yesterday. Yeah. And I think that's really amazing. Like the angels in heaven are celebrating, God's celebrating, and yeah, I think it's really incredible to like just hear about that switch. Apparently, she her life has just really turned around in the past couple of weeks, and like there's just such a big difference in her life now because God has been working in it, and I know that she's been like catching up regularly with some other friends that I have in student life, and they've been praying for her, they've been answering her questions, and I guess like not being afraid to disagree with her as well and to like tell her truth lovingly. But yeah, she's a Christian now. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. And yeah, that's like just such a big cause for celebration. You guys will get to meet her in heaven if you don't meet her here, like on earth. You'll meet her one day. And I think just sort of like ministry this year has been really great. I think it's such a delight to get to go out and share with people like the good news that we have. Like we have such a good message to share. It's like we are dead and we are worthless, but God's love is so great that he sent his son down to die for us. And now we are restored to relationship with God. And like the Christian message that we have is so simple, but it's such a good message. I don't know if you've seen my favorite meme, but it's like the one where it's like, oh, my first time grasping the goodness of the gospel message, and then the guy's face is like, and then like my 974th time like grasping the goodness of the gospel message, and the guy's face is like, yeah. Was it yesterday or Wednesday? My friend and I, we went sharing around campus. We came across this Japanese girl, her name was Shoko, and then she came to New Zealand 4 years ago. She actually went to an Anglican school down in Napier, and when we asked her, oh, have you heard of Jesus? She was like, no. I was like, oh, she went to an Anglican school, and then we got to share the gospel with her. And I don't know, I think that's really cool. To have that sort of privilege of being able to tell someone this story, and like we don't know how God's going to use that in her life, but like the seed has been planted, and I think it's so cool and such a privilege that we got to be a part of that, and sort of point her in the direction of truth and love and God, and I'm trying to think as well, it's just great. That we have this hope like that. I think we're really privileged that a lot of us grew up in Christian families, or that a lot of us, attend church, or even know of Jesus, because so many people don't know about Jesus. So many people just have not heard, and like I think maybe we take this hope for granted sometimes, and it's the fundamental thing that shapes our worldview, right? This is the only thing that gives us hope and true satisfaction, and we just get to have that. And yeah, I think it's just such a privilege, and we should never squander our opportunities to be able to share with someone, because it's just so precious. But yeah, I'm very grateful for like hearing that this girl became a Christian. And also like just for the opportunities to get to go out and talk to people about the gospel.
Hello. There's a lot of people here. Hello. I was trying to think of what to say when Eliza was sharing, which is nice that someone like came to Christ. It's really encouraging to hear that. I'm really grateful for a lot of things recently. Like, first of all, that we get to be here in person. It's really nice to see everyone's faces, and it's nice to like be able to spend time together extendedly over food, of course. I'm grateful that I get to like serve in a live stream with my brother and with Lydia and Chris. It's been really fun, and I really enjoy it, seeing how it works. And me and my brother, also grateful for my family as well. It's been nice to spend time and like maybe maybe from going to uni, I guess I value my family more. And yes, I'm also grateful for my student life AG group because the conversations that we have are really encouraging and they're really challenging, as Trinity said. And I'm also grateful for our Sunday services every Sunday, because Pastor always gives really great sermons and I'm really encouraged by them. So thank you, Pastor James. And I don't know, thank you all for coming tonight. It's really like encouraging to see everyone who's like turned up, even if you're kind of not the what's the word, like not good at talking or conversing. I think it's really cool that you put yourself out there to come to this social night basically where everyone's talking, and yeah, that's all I'm grateful for. Does anyone else want to go? Yeah, 2 more people. Who? Cecilia?
Hi, thank you. Firstly, I'm just very, very thankful that we have so many lovely, bright, enthusiastic youth here, and thank you for inviting us, the oldies from English Fellowship, who are, sort of between 18 up to 28 years old. So it is our absolute privilege. Yeah, young adults, Pastor James being 28, obviously the oldest of the lot. So we're very, very thankful to be here tonight, and thank you for your invitation. Last few weeks have been very, it has been a few interesting weeks for us and our family, hit by COVID. We were quite worried about my mother. Actually, I quite like having COVID, to be very honest. I really enjoy that period where I actually have a lot of time on hand, and I could sort of relax and sit on the deck and just have a break. So it was kind of nice in a way. So for that I am thankful. Obviously, I'm still alive, so that's a good thing as well. What we're particularly thankful as a family was the fact that when my mom got COVID, we thought that could possibly be the end of her. She's a little old toughie. So she survived COVID. She has now fully recovered from COVID. So for that, we are very, very thankful. My COVID rest time was a little bit short-lived, which I was a little bit disappointed with, because shortly after, kind of a week after I had COVID, my mom caught COVID. So that basically means that she needs attention every 1 to 2 hours throughout the night. So I end up sleeping in the lounge, which I thoroughly enjoy actually, because suddenly my bedroom became huge. So for that, we were thankful as a family that my mom, obviously Jonathan and Olivia's grandma, is still around with us. So yeah. Obviously Betty survived COVID, so I didn't lose my PA at work, which is really good. We were quite entertained by Winnie Sumu, because apparently she was having COVID at the same time. So there were a lot of texts going back and forth to see who actually goes negative first. So that was very, very entertaining, and for that we are very thankful for her entertainment. Particularly thankful for the love and kindness and generosity from all the brothers and sisters, kind words and caring from all the brothers and sisters in church. We are one big family, and we certainly felt the love from everybody, and for that, again, we are very, very thankful for each and every one of you, the love, God's love. So Olivia, do you mind not falling asleep when your auntie is talking? Thank you very much. All right, I will now pass to Elizabeth.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you all. Yeah, I'm actually new to New Zealand, about 8 months here. And first of all, I would like to, I'm grateful of not being called back because I'm actually on call today. Yeah, so supposed to be on standby at home. Yeah, but I'm here now, and I'm grateful for to be able to come to New Zealand for the smooth transferring over from Singapore coming to New Zealand. The whole process is not easy because last year when I came over in September, I was actually needed to go through the MIQ, the isolation services. So it took a while for me to get into the service. So I've actually seen a lot of people actually on queue, but I'm really thankful that I managed to tender my resignations in August, and the last day on the 1st of September, and I got my isolation services 5 days later after my last day of work. It was amazing, yeah. So yeah, the process of coming over is really pretty smooth to me, yeah. So I would like to thank God about it, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone very much for coming tonight. Yes, Joshua? Yes.
So I'll keep this brief because I'm technically like the third person. But so this is Thanksgiving, and what's actually happened this week perfectly aligns with that. So as part of fourth year engineering, currently just finished a bunch of heavy projects, and at the same time, we have to start worrying about getting a job after we graduate. And so it comes back to, I guess, the Lord knows what you need, and He does know what the effort that you put into things. And so for one of my projects, which I actually had a demonstration today, we were supposed to program a robot with dodgy hardware to blow out small scale fires, which is represented by a light bulb. Basically, we assessed about a 1/5, 20% chance of it succeeding with a perfect score, and we were only allowed 2 tries for the demonstration, but we were actually able to get a perfect run on the first try. So that's one thing I'm thankful for. Another thing is another heavy project, which was a 10-person project. We also managed to come out as the top performing team for that project. So I'm happy with that, thankful for that. And lastly, I have managed to get a graduate role from the company I've been working with as an intern. And so they just called me Thursday and Friday to confirm that they're going to give me a contract. Yeah.
That's really cool. Congratulations. Thank you very much, thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. Yeah, it's really nice to see everyone's faces and to have this time of fellowship. It is a very, very, very big blessing. So, can I get some help wiping the tables down? Can I have 2 volunteers to wipe the tables down. Betty, E, and Elizabeth. Yes, thank you. If you could wipe the tables down. And then can I get like 3 people to pack the tables up after that? Samuel? Olivia and Matthew to pack the tables up. And then can I get someone to sweep the floors? Oh, there's jelly. Okay, but you can only have it after you clean up. And then can I get someone to sweep? Josephine? Okay, thank you. And everyone else, put the chairs away and help like in any way you can. Thank you.
Make sure you claim the sausages.
No, don't worry about it. Hey, does anyone want whole pizzas? There's a whole bunch of food still there. I think we still have 9 boxes of pizzas.
9 boxes of pizza.
Yeah, we still have 9 boxes almost. Uneaten.
You know the white.
Good question. Not here.